Gracious me!
What is going on, guys? Tim here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory, and we're going to jump straight into gameplay. No messing about. It's quite a lot of gameplay today, actually, and I'm not going to apologise for what happens at the end of the gameplay. It's something that just was, and it was unavoidable, unfortunately. I'll talk about that in just a second. Could I please get Juan Jesus foot swap? Yes, when I get the tokens, I will. I've been saying it for days and days. When I get the tokens, I will get Juan Jesus. I tell you what, though, I really don't want to use him just because of the sheer number of people that I'm coming up against that use him. Everybody has him. And, okay, I've got the likes of Ronaldo and Rivaldo, who a lot of people have, but I don't necessarily like having players that everyone else has. I hate coming up against the same teams over and over. It's not as bad this year as in previous FIFAs because EA have dropped a lot of promos, so you do have a lot of different types of player, but nearly every team that I played against this weekend had that foot swap Juan Jesus, because we're at that stage where people have now unlocked him. And as I say that, we go into a game where that guy clearly packed Keane out of the Icon SBC, was a little bit disappointed, but used him anyway, and doesn't have Juan Jesus. But like I said, I'll give him a go. I'll see what he's all about. If I like him and I think he's fantastic, then yeah, awesome. This is the kind of thing that really got on my nerves this weekend, though. I was trying to clear that ball, and he just wouldn't clear it. Either they wouldn't do anything, or they just kick it straight to the opponent, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just like you're just at the mercy of whatever the game decides to do. Alisson was pretty decent, to be fair. He made a few very good saves. I would say that I still prefer Handanovic for sure, but we've gone from defending to attack in one motion, and that guy just had enough then. He was like, you know what, I'm off, and he left. And it was only, oh wait, did he leave? Yeah, he did. He left on the 45-minute mark, just before half-time. We went 2-1 up and he left. To be fair, he was in control of that game for the most part. I honestly feel like he could have beaten me. Oh, look, another game where they don't have Juan Jesus. I tell you, I did come up against a lot of them, right? Just trust me, I did. What? I started reading the comment and I thought, my God, this guy's going to lay into me. He was like, I used to like you as a YouTuber before all of this FIFA 19 pack luck. Now I feel bad for my polls. I honestly thought he was going to start laying into me. I liked you before, now I think you're a douche. I was expecting that to come along, but I'm glad. Yeah, okay, cool. Which icon would you say was the best value for money SBC-wise? Yeah, Nesta's a good one right now, to be honest. Nesta's very, very good because he doesn't require an icon, and you can get, if you get lucky in the upgrade packs, then Nesta is viable to do on the cheap. I would say that if you're looking for, I mean, Nesta's obviously usable as well, and you know, a lot of people will look for icons to be able to reuse into icon SBCs. They're going to release the moment icon SBCs relatively soon, I would have thought. I think that like George Best is the first one to come out of these. I'm not sure why I think that. From what I've been seeing rather, and so on. So yeah, I don't know. There he is, Juan Jesus, centre back. There's the first one, and it comes thick and fast. Everybody has him. I don't blame them. It's a nice cheap way of getting a good centre back, but it's just a little bit boring. Desai gave away a penalty there for no reason. I didn't do anything. Unfortunately, I went the wrong way. He actually gave me the eyes, and he did a little stutter, and I just completely lost it. Tell you what, though, right? If you want a way to take penalties, George Best with equaliser. George Best scored more goals this weekend than any other player, and he was playing centre mid, I might add. I've tried to. I do score my fair share of crosses, but I have tried. Should have squared it there. I have tried to implement as many sort of different styles of play as possible so I can score different types of goals as he scores across. But no, I've tried running at the defence a lot more. I'm using the body feint, and I am trying to score either goals on the run or just goals from open play, but just not crosses. Like, I'll cross if and when I need to, but for instance here, I'm running through the middle with Poulsen, I try and shift that round, and then I shoot and score. Great goal, Poulsen's a great card, but normally I would have tried to shift that to the wing and maybe put a cross in, because it's just the easiest way to score. But I am trying to mix it up a little bit, although I do still score my fair share of crosses. as he equalises to make it 3-3. I was just the more that I played, the more this game grated on me, because this guy, like, no disrespect to him, he was absolutely dreadful. And for some reason, I don't know what it was, every shot he had was going in. Every ball I tried to clear would just go straight to him, or my defence would do nothing. And in the end, we managed to pick up a 4-3 win. And I don't often say that my opponents are bad, but that guy, I say I felt bad for him. I didn't, because he kept coming back at me through no fault of my own. I just could not get that ball out of defence, even though I wasn't, like some people will try and clear it using the pass button. I'm not doing that anymore. I literally just get it out and worry about it later. That's my thought process right now. And the more I did it, it just didn't work. And that's how he managed to score 3 goals, all on the counter-attack. Very frustrating stuff. But as far as icons are concerned, I would probably say Nesta is the best one to go for. If you're looking for... maybe you've done the icon SBC, the baby icon SBC, and you have a base icon that you don't really want. Say you did pull that Keane and he doesn't fit into your team, for instance. I would say Nedved is a good one, because it doesn't require high-rated teams besides that. I think it's an 83, 4, and 5, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, I think Nedved is good if you have the icon to put into it in the first place. So, yeah, just in case you are interested. So, let's talk about... where we finished this weekend then, because I know we are used to finishing Gold 3, because I stop when I hit Gold 3. Stopped even sooner this week because the gameplay was unbelievable. Well, it was a combination. The gameplay was dreadful. Like, I just couldn't handle it. And it was also a combination of I had difficulties with my Team of the Week predictions, and it set me back a good couple of hours to get it done, unfortunately. So the time I would normally have spent playing games on the Sunday, I actually spent trying to fix audio issues in the Road to Glory, in the Team of the Week prediction. Sorry. So it cut, I would say, probably 3 victories, maybe 2 or 3 victories out of the day, meaning that I then had to try and make it up in the evening, and I couldn't. I just didn't have the time. I had to edit this. I had to edit the second video for today as well. I've had to miss out on another video for today just to be able to get these games done. So there are only 2 videos today instead of 3 like normal. Look at this from Ronaldo. The running. I love the body feints. It really does work in this game. Just in case you don't know what a body feint is, it's basically when you go to sort of run one way and then you just burst out into another. And the way you do that is you click the directional button twice. So you press right twice and then hold left on the left stick or something, like whatever direction you want to burst out of. There's a just search body feint tutorial on FIFA and you'll find it, I'm sure. Even if it's from previous, I found it from a FIFA 17 tutorial because I forgot how to do it, but it's so effective. That game was one of the most boring games I've ever played. We managed to win 1-0. Unlucky really, because the guy defended very, very well, and he moved the goalkeeper into the right place and still couldn't save it. I mean, I was annoyed, and I was the one who scored the goal. It was crazy. So as you can see, every other team we're playing has that Juan Jesus, but still. So, yeah, the most games that I've lost this weekend, I've deserved to lose. In fact, I rage quit a lot of games. I would say rage quit. I quit because I didn't have the time. If I played them all out, maybe I would have come back and won a couple. That annoyed me. How has he scored that? Come on now, that's ridiculous. Yeah, some of the games I lost, maybe I could have come back into and actually won, but I just, in the interest of time, because I literally didn't have that much time. I was just, if I was going 2 goals down inside the first half, I was just leaving and going to find an opponent that either I could slap silly, or not that we get many of them, or I could compete with. And like this guy, he was still beating me 2-1, but we're sticking in there, we're holding out, and we're just trying to see if we can nick a goal. Paulson pounces on a very poor pass from a defensive free kick, and we managed to make it 3-2. His corner is whipped in here on the hour mark, and he scores. That was coming, to be fair. The guy was knocking on the door the entire time. And then finally, we have a corner in the 74th, and Ronaldo puts it in to make it 4-3. And I think that does that signal the end of the game. Nainggolan gets it, lovely ball through to Fernando Torres, plays it through to Paulson, and that is the icing on the cake to make it 5-3, and that's where the game finishes. But no, that guy was very good. Had he beaten me, I would not have had any complaints, and that's kind of my point really, because he's now there going, I shouldn't have lost that game. And it wasn't because he wasn't good enough. It was because the game screwed him. And that is the problem with FIFA 19. You don't lose on your own through your opponent's sort of ability. You lose because the game screws you over 9 times out of 10. Like this, I cannot get the ball clear. I'm pressing clear, and they either don't do anything or they kick it straight back to the opponent. And it's so frustrating. And it's not just me that it happens to. I play against people who can't get the ball out of their defence for whatever reason. That game actually finishes, I think he scores one more, then I quit. This guy had 3 icons, so you know full well he's not that good. That's why I've got like 4 icons, so I'm awful. But yeah, we didn't finish gold 3, unfortunately. I finished silver 1. And like I said, it was a combination of time and the fact that I didn't have it. It was about 4:30 this morning that I finished my games. I got to silver 1. And I had to edit this, and I had to edit the other video, and I was trying my very best to make a 3rd, but I just couldn't do it. I didn't have enough time. This is a great goal, by the way. Very good football. We're working it around the penalty area very well, and then I give it to George Best, and I think, do you know what? He's on a bit of a mad one today. Let's just hit it, and it goes top bins. It's such a good goal. But I would like to apologise. I'm going to try my best to get packs other ways, though. Like we're only going to get the 1 player pick, and the way that I see it, though, right, is that 1 player pick, I don't care. Like how often does a team of the week come out at the moment that I look at and I go, oh, that player would go into my team. Ronaldo this week would be a slight improvement over the Ronaldo that we already have. Look at that from Poulsen, ridiculous, but a great challenge at the end. But apart from that, none of the players would have fit into the team. None of them are better than the players that I have right now. And that happens time and time again. I knew what what the team of the week kind of looks like. So apart from Nainggolan and a new Poulsen, potentially, there isn't really anything there that would fit into the team. And even Nainggolan doesn't fit into the team. Poulsen would, but this is only a challenge. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to continue to use Poulsen. And he shouldn't be that expensive anyway, because his 86 is only 50k, so his 87, should he get one, is only going to be about 90k anyway, so we'd be fine. If we want to buy it, we can buy it. But I want to apologise that I didn't get to gold 3, but I think from now on I may actually just start doing silver 1 just so that we auto-qualify, not bother about the red player picks, and then maybe do some squad battles on the side to supplement what packs we would have lost, and then try maybe and do more division rivals to potentially get rank 1 to add to the packs. I would like to concentrate a little bit more on division rivals actually, because I do kind of want to get promoted, but I don't know. Well, that's a discussion for tomorrow's video, I'm sure, but for right now, let's go do an upgrade pack. Speaking of squad battles, I do actually have some rewards. I only played the 1 game. We finished bronze 2. This is going to be woeful. We pick up a 5k pack, so yeah. I think this week what I'll do is I'll play 2 of these. I'll play the 82 rated team with 53 chem, which is this team right here. Not too bad to be fair, but just no chemistry. And then I'll play Foot Fun, which is again not too bad, just it lacks a bit of chemistry. Play both of those on professional, maybe stretch to world class or even legendary at one point. I'll play that on beginner, because what's the point playing it on anything higher than that? I'll rack up enough points to maybe finish. I've just gone off it for no reason whatsoever. Let's go back into squad battles. Go to your rank. Right, so let's just say, for instance, we can finish silver. I'd like to finish silver 1, ideally. You get a foot swap player in there as well, which will be the final foot swap player, which will be decent. Well, you get that, though, for finishing silver 3. But if I can finish silver 1, we get 2 15k packs and 7k coins. That kind of makes up a little bit for what we would have lost out on for only finishing silver 1. So if we go to the leaderboard here, we can see that, yeah, we finished silver 1. So we're going to get that half 100k pack, which isn't a bad pack, and 1 35k pack. So you do actually lose out on quite a lot. And you only get 1 player pick. The player picks, they've gone from being the reason I play Weekend League to now I don't care about them, because the only player out of each team of the week really that would fit into my team now is the best player in the team of the week, and the chances of me packing the best player in the team of the week through gold 3 rewards is very slim. We've done it once with João Cancelo, but how many weeks have we done this? We're up to 152 episodes, and only once have we packed the best red player pick. So I'm not that concerned. We'll have 1 player pick, we'll have a 35k, we'll have half the 100. We'll get 20k coins, which is only 10k less than this. So we're missing out on 135k and that 50k, but we do get another pack. So we're basically missing out on 150k pack, should we say. Let's just say that those two packs are the equivalent. So we're missing out on a 50k pack and a player pick. Is it that big of a deal, really? The player pick, maybe, for enjoyment purposes, but I feel like getting to 11 wins is obviously it is much easier, it's quicker, and it's less stressful, despite the fact that this week I just had to stop. I'm not saying I'll always finish Silver 1, but I feel like I might want to spend my time elsewhere now. Can I register for next week, just in case I forget? Yeah, we'll redeem that entrance. I don't know, I think like Division Rivals... I'm currently rank 3, but, now that there's nothing to do through the week, what I might do is just do some little challenges throughout the week in the Road to Glory. So, for instance, tomorrow's episode, we'll go into Division Rivals with a full silver team, or we'll go in it with Crouch and Wilmot up front, or, that kind of thing. We'll do random challenges for tomorrow's episode. Maybe we'll test a player in Tuesday's episode or whatever. We'll do a full live game on Wednesday. We'll answer some comments and stuff. But we'll play a lot more Division Rivals than we used to. And then hopefully, not this week maybe, but hopefully get him into the sort of rank 1, where if we take Untradeable, we'll get an extra 4 15k packs. And if we combine that with squad battle rewards... if we finish Silver 1, maybe we go a bit further. Maybe one day I dedicate a whole episode to squad battles, just talk over the gameplay like we normally do. Maybe we could end up finishing a little bit higher in squad battles and finish Gold 3. It's not the most entertaining of stuff to watch, but I mean, if we could finish Gold 3... I don't want to finish Gold 3. I'd actually think I'd rather finish Silver 1. Gold... I mean, yeah, okay. So, I mean, Elite 3 is ideally where you'd want to finish. A 35k, 2 25ks and 12k coins. We'll see how difficult it is to do that. But, yeah, I'm not saying I'm guaranteed to do that every week. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Because Weekend League for me now is a grind for no reason, almost. I don't care about the red player picks. And we'll still get one if we finish Silver 1. And we'll still get some rewards. And maybe we can supplement them elsewhere. Like I said, I'm throwing it out there. Let me know what you think. I'm just trying to save my sanity more than anything. This game it tilts me so much because it just doesn't work. It's so inconsistent. I'm down to 90k, by the way, because I bought a lot of Bundesliga players to flip, and it hasn't really worked out that way. I'm in the wrong one here. They've not gone up as expensive as the Premier League players. I've not lost money on the players. I could easily sell them and make a little bit of money. And I still may do that because they are all on the transfer list right now. I've got about 30-something players on the transfer list. I'll see how many I've got in the club. They're not the best SBCs to do. I did one and packed Hazard and Goretzka. I'm not sure if I've showed you that. If I haven't, I do apologise. I might throw it in tomorrow's video or something. But you know now, so what's the point? But I packed both of those out of one of them. There just aren't that many boards or walkouts compared to the Premier League. So I think what I'm going to do now is go buy some Premier League players. I'll show you my transfer list, though. So we've got 46 items on it in total. We've sold Handanovic, of course. I bought him for, I think it was like 800, 900 coins, something like that. Sold him for 1.2. Madison, we bought for like 700-800 coins again, sold for 1.3. Same with these two, bought them for like 800 coins, sold them for 1.2. And it's the same with all of these players here. Bought him for 850, got Raphael for 850. They're all very similar in price, 800. 850, some of them are 700, but most of them are about 850. So I'm trying to sell them for about 1,000, and then okay, after tax you're looking at, I don't know, 100 150 coins profit each one. But if I can do that time and time again, then it's viable. If you've got the time to do it, you can make money. But I think what I might do is just take the hit on this and go and open a Bundesliga pack. Let's just send those to the club, and we'll do this again, and that should be enough to be able to go and open one. I'll do it one more time though. Like I've got loads of these, and there you go. So right, I'll go potentially open a Bundesliga pack. I don't really want to be opening a Bundesliga pack. I'd rather open a Premier League pack, but I think I'll do a Bundesliga now, and then tomorrow maybe do a Premier League, or I might do, if they release the new ones like Serie A. I really want to open the La Liga ones. They are the ones I think that could be the most fruitful for me, but we'll see. So let's just whack all these in. See what we get. I know a lot of people are going to be a little bit annoyed that I'm, you're not as dedicated as you should be, blah blah blah. But like the road to glory is a staple of the channel, of course it is. But I do have other commitments. Oh dear, we might not get 70 chem here. I do have other commitments on the channel, unfortunately, and they do have to come first. Like I need to make sure that I'm prioritizing certain things. Yeah, I'm not going to get this done unless I implement a different. If I bring in another player like a defender or something, because hang on, I've just thought of a way I could maybe get some more chem here. If I use a CDM into the midfield and then I use him over there, yeah, that's gave me 3 chem. Good job, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I've got anyone on the transfer list that is viable to use. But yeah, I'm still gonna try and make up for it. I'm gonna try and get packs from elsewhere. Squad battles will be a lot less stressful to play. And of course it'll mean that we can still get some rewards on the go. We maybe even spread the rewards out, who knows, I don't know, but we'll see. Like I said, some weeks I'll just do it as normal, and if I've got the time and I've time managed correctly, then it won't be a problem. But this week in particular, I struggled, and I tried to get gold 3, I got silver 1, I edited everything, I had a little bit of time, I thought I'll just try, and if I'm tired, I'm tired, who cares, I'll give it a go. I played 2 games, I lost the first one, the second one was really, really close, and ended up, the guy ended up scoring 2 goals, so I just left, and that was the end of it. It was one of those situations where okay, I'll try, and then I went into it and tried, and something bullshitty happened, and I was like, that's it, I'm done, and I stopped, and that was the end of it. I had more than enough games left to be able to get the 3 wins. I would have done it if it was 2 a.m, I would have done it, I just would have plodded along, but let's submit that. Bit of a waste of money, really, but we'll see what happens. If we pack Lewandowski, it's not a waste of money, is it? But the likelihood of that happening, not so much. We'll see. Well, we've got a 5k pack. You never know. We could pack Ronaldo in the 5k pack. Right, that's out the way. Let's open the gold pack and see what we get here. No walkout, as you would imagine. We're not going to get a rare player out of it either. That's fine. Not too concerned about that. It was a pack for nothing, really, because I'll just discard these. I didn't really do much to warrant getting those 3 players. We could do an 81 to an 86 upgrade now, and let's do the Bundesliga 81 plus. I could spend all of my coins doing Premier League and Bundesliga 81 pluses if I thought it would be viable and profitable, but we get a Croatian striker here from Hoffenheim. It's going to be the newly upgraded Kramaric, 83 rated. It's not bad. If you get boards in one of these, you've done well. 84 boards would be much better, but 83 is not too bad. We get an 81 Ruddy in there as well, so we can maybe use him towards something. And that's going to do it for today's episode. Yeah, again, I want to reiterate that I do apologise if we didn't get to goal 3, but I will try and make it up with some upgrade packs on Thursday, and of course we'll have some squad battles rewards again next week, but they'll be better than what they were this week. I think I'm going to dedicate probably, I don't know, I'll work out what I can get out of, say, playing 6 games on professional or playing 6 games on world class or legendary or something, and we'll see if we can finish sort of in the high silvers, low golds, and we'll work out what's the most profitable way to be able to get some decent packs from that. And hopefully EA continue with some decent SBCs. That's going to do it for today, though. If you have enjoyed this episode, do me a favour and smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.